you ready? Ready? Let's do it. Got a big black pickup. He's a rapping star. He flicks chickens. He sets a low bar. He thinks he's Jesus. See the watch he bought? He's big time crazy when he thinks he's not. He's a little bit la 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 la. A little bit Justin. Oh la 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 la. A little bit Justin. Hide your chickens, eggs are busting. He's a little bit Justin. He's a homo basher. He's an ageist too. Wishing cancer, heart attacks too. He hates old ladies. He's going to sue. He thinks he's Jesus. Come join his crew. Let's do it. He's a little bit la 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 la. A little bit Justin. La 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 la. A little bit Justin. La 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 la. A little bit Justin. Hide your chickens, eggs are busting. He's a little bit Justin. A little bit Justin. Ooh, a little bit Justin.
Okay, here we are. It's me after dinner. It's God, what day is today? This is Saturday, huh? Uh, yeah, it's really weird not having anybody in the green room, like Maggie. And but I just was compelled to come on here. Lots of stuff has happened. Well, isn't stuff always happening? But lots of stuff has happened the past few days. 6 drops high over there. 6 drops high, honey. Thanks for being here. Mudbrooker, there's no telling how long I'm able to stay awake. You guys just, boy, you guys, you kids can stay up late. I got worn out. Holy crap. But, Grappy is just going live all around the freaking clock. So I could only keep up for a little while. You're making soft tacos? Ooh. Yeah, my announcement picture, that wasn't tonight's dinner. That was a couple years ago. That was braised braised beef ribs, and then I popped them under the put sauce on them, popped them in the broiler. But they those beef ribs will just fall off the bone. And then the pan I braised them in, I made gravy and blah blah blah. Hey, Spud wife, hi Spud, honey. Thanks for showing up. Our pal Carol K78. Good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you for coming around. We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about 6 drops. That doesn't work. Hi, Dashton. Good to see you, honey. Thanks for being here. Wow, we've got 5 watching. Okay, so you guys and have to have lurkage. God, I feel like Big Brother's watching. I feel like the Granny channel's being scrutinized. And well, it is now. It comes with the territory, eh? Hi, Rose Joy. Hi, sweetheart. I think it's been a good while. since I didn't announce this, this is another one sort of out my ass. But um, it's being investigated, of course. 6 drops out. Okay, you guys carry on conversations there with your own selves. Um, Boy, thank you guys for showing up. I'm not going to announce it on Twitter or Facebook because this is just a nothing stream that I'm doing with you guys. Thanks for showing up. Boy, it's so cool. You hit the button and people actually show up. That, what a gas. It- Um, I love when that happens. So thank you guys for being here. Okay, I'm hmm. Uh, you Mud, you had Dick's drops once. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Mud had to go to the doctor for a shot after getting Dick's drops. Um, um, I don't know what you're talking about, Dashton. Yeah. 6 drops resembles that remark. Mud. Does anybody want to come on? Want to chat? I don't want to do controversiosity. There was enough of that going on, you know, over the past couple of days. I gotta tell you, kind of, yeah. Um, I'm gonna send out to see if anybody wants to come on. Okay, just in case. I'm just boy, sorry for the I, yeah. Oh, Mud, I can never find you. Where the fuck are you? Oh, there you are. Fiona, come on. Paste. Okay, Spud. I'm just gonna paste. Okay, so if anybody wants to, any of those folks that I sent out the ringy. Oh, anytime you require medical care afterward was probably a hell of a good time. Yeah, yeah. So, life is a series of one trade-off after another. Oh, Rose, Joy. Oh, well, thanks for dropping by, sweetheart. Yeah, thanks a bunch. Okay, Psychic Dashton. Some It'll be a funny. Okay, don't making a video about how you got a ranch. You got a ranch. Well, I'm happy as hell for you. Robin is a Christian radio station voice person. Very, very famous. You never know. A lot of you guys don't know what goes on in my personal life. You don't know, do you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You regret giving it to me. I don't know what you're talking about, Dashton. I have no clue. I, I don't. So, boy, I think okay, you guys, I got groceries today. I get them delivered. I use Instacart, but whew, I did not notice so much before today. I noticed a little bit, like, but my groceries, and I sort of, have my favorite stuff, and I get a lot of the same stuff all the time. Holy crap. Um, I could not believe how much my groceries were. It'll last me a couple of weeks, but hell, because I get, lots of frozen veggies. But holy tamale. Okay, every once in a while, I will buy these little cheap, cheap, cheap microwavable uh, side dishes. If I'm having a main, and then I'll have these little cheap side dishes, Michelinas, called Michelinas. You can get chicken tetrazzini, you can get raviolis, you can get uh, all kinds of big variety of stuff, Swedish meatballs. I think you can get, all that turkey tetrazzini. Always used to be $1. Okay, it was a one serving side dish. If you're lazy like I am a lot these days, now suddenly those, and they've been $1 for years, 25 today. I didn't get did I get one? No, I didn't get one, but, and then just everything had crept up. Jar of queso, uh, with sauce, that was expensive, 3.99 for a jar. But boy, my groceries were probably, I would say, $45 more this shopping trip than I'm used to. And then, of course, gas where I am is $5 a gallon. Phew. Yeah, here around me, the outlying areas, the have it for 4 something a gallon, but here in my city, it's $5 and, point blah, blah cents. Yeah, just whew, and it's not gonna get any better, I don't think. Go to farm stands, you guys, farmers markets, that'll save you. I haven't done that in a long time. And, okay, I'm giving you advice. Go to farm stands. Grow your own shit. Um, boy, if I had a spot, I would be growing my own stuff. Um, okay, so, oh, look who's here, you guys. Ladies first.
Hi, guys.
We can talk. We can't talk about you, but we can talk to you.
That's right.
Uh, yeah, excuse me. Oh,
Is
dear.
this the place where you get saved?
Um, are you talking like Abby Rents and Jesus Saves?
Yeah, all that stuff. I heard there was a rumor that you were a religious talk person.
Oh, yes, someone in the chat, I think, blew my cup. I don't know. Isn't that funny? Oh, you guys remember my Instacart guy wearing the thong at the time? Yeah, but this guy, oh my God, he was good because you can track their progress and they let you know what they've got in the cart. You can kind of follow along with, and then if there's a replacement, hey, do you want this and this or this instead? But man, he was speedy. He was just, those things were coming off my list. Boom, just what I couldn't believe it. This guy, what was his name? Misha. Uh, must have been on roller skate. He was so quick. And when he got here, I said, "Man, you must have shopped for your mama." I said, "You were so fast." And he laughed. He says, "No, I'm always fast." And then I thought about that a second. But anyway, he was a great shopper, and you always rate them afterward. And I said, gave him 5 stars. Excellent shopper, quick shopper, hug, hug. But then I tip really well. That's part of a cost, the cost of groceries. I tip really well. Man, you get instant volunteers to be your shopper. They do go fast. If it's like your wait staff, you tip them, they're doing a service. I wouldn't want to schlep around with a shopping cart, yeah, for whatever they get. Yeah. Anyway, oh, look who else is here. Hey, Mud.
Howdy.
How you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
Hi, Mud.
Just eating my supper.
Your soft tacos?
Well, I had 3 big burrito wrappers left, and browned up some meat and some cheese and had some old chili seasoning I decided to use up. That
Okay.
wasn't terribly good, so I doctored it up a bit more with some other stuff, and they ain't bad.
All right. Yeah. Doctoring up is, what we do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sounds like a beef burrito to me.
more or less, I guess.
Or
Jay.
what's the difference between a burrito and a chimichanga? I have not ever figured out what a chimichanga is.
About $1.25.
I believe a
Yeah, I don't know.
chimichanga has more like of the sauces on the outside, but you still got a bunch of goodies wrapped in. And I think it might be on a corn tortilla versus a flour tortilla, which I would bet is what Mud has probably got his burrito in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
guess he's using
And
a
I think
flour.
a chimichanga, they fry the whole thing once it's all rolled up, maybe.
That's right. That's okay. I know it,
I've
but I
never had
didn't
one.
know what was in them. Yeah, because they're in my frozen food sections, because I was looking for, something beanie and Mexican-y and I said, I don't know what chimichangas are, but they have them frozen. But I didn't buy them because
I think Deadpool made them big because no
Yeah.
one really cared what a chimichanga was until Deadpool came along. And then
I didn't know that was an association.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, Carol K says a chimichanga is fried, a burrito is, but you can get fried
There you-
burritos.
Yeah.
Do they turn into a chimichanga?
I don't
Huh.
know.
Oh, the flat earth video gamer. Are you not being nice to our Dashton?
Ooh, that's not. Dashton is a cat killer. What?
I don't think that's
I don't
very
think
nice.
so.
Okay, I think you should go in the corner. Okay. Okay. Sit there in the corner and think about that.
Maybe it was an inside joke with Dashton, and they do that all the time. Because, like, I was saying how that cat whooped Grampy's butt.
Yeah.
I really don't mean any mean, hateful thing about it. It's just something to.
Well, that's not mean and hateful, but then we're supposed to be mean and hateful to Grampy. Big,
Oh, okay, cool. All right,
vast difference.
all right.
Yeah. Boy, I'm surprised we haven't seen Grampy yet. I guess it's early for him, huh?
Yeah.
He was partying hard last night.
No kidding.
Yeah,
They
I
wore
think after
my
you
old
left.
ass out.
Yeah, after you left, I think he had the strippers come in.
Oh
And
man,
I
I
Yeah.
missed
mean,
that.
there was Did you see I'm sure you've seen Mudbrooker whip out his glorious cock again.
Oh, I did see
And
Mudbrooker's
and
glorious cock.
and here it come, just stuck against the windows.
Yeah.
Pussy. It was just
Oh, splayed. Splayed out.
I
probably.
suspect shenanigans that there's magnets involved, but
No, it's just one of the benefits of having a really nice cock.
I guess.
Yeah.
A large black one with chips in it because it's been overused and left outside from what I understand. I guess you have to air them out once in a while.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say overused, but used pretty heavily. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's probably Jewish. I see.
Well, yeah.
Shabbat shalom.
Yeah, I don't know about Jewish, but it was pretty culturally acceptable for generals. Pretty much all boys for a certain period of time were circumcised before they sent them home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's right.
But oh God, I can't
For
even bear to
hygiene.
think about that. Or whatever. You
Yeah.
just teach your boy how to
Well,
put back and wash up under there.
you know what one of the big things that got circumcision going in the U.S. was?
Huh.
William Harvey Kellogg of cornflakes fame. One of his big things was that circumcision would help to prevent the vice of masturbation later on in life.
He was something different,
I
wasn't he?
remember something like that.
Yeah.
Because it cuts down on the friction, the gentle friction that you're able to achieve with having a foreskin. I know it's like simple physics, sort of,
Yeah.
but I understand that. No, actually, a guy with a foreskin explained it to me one time. He was trying to get in my drawers, but talking like that did not do it for me. I got to tell you, I did not want to know that.
Which, which of
but I
course
learned.
raises the question: how the fuck would you know the difference? If you're circumcised, how would you know what it's like to be uncircumcised, and vice versa?
I would suppose
I know,
the
good
timeline.
question.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there are some guys that are circumcised as adults for religious reasons.
Yeah,
But in general, it's
as
something.
adults. Oh God.
Yeah, I guess.
If you at infancy, I could see, yeah, you wouldn't know what life is otherwise. But if you were never circumcised, and then at 18 you decide to give her a whirl, you're
Uh,
going to know a difference for sure. I would
Well,
assume.
I remember when I was really a young mother, my best friend had 5 sons, and one of the kids was not circumcised, and they called him the anteater.
yeah.
Yeah, they made fun of him constantly. They were merciless. Uh, but oh wait, enjoy being. Foreskins were being sold to medical labs for stem cell research in the 70s, apparently.
I heard something like that similar. I've heard
I
something also about the umbilical cords.
Yeah,
w- well,
placenta blood,
I
umbilical
know that
blood.
some rabbis would save the foreskins after a bris and make wallets out of them. Really, really, really. And then they did this thing where they say, rub my wallet, and it turned into a suitcase.
Ah,
Bump.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
she's here all night, folks. Tip your waitress. Try the veal.
There's a similar flavored joke that about an individual gentleman that had the word little tattooed on his little
Remember.
willy there.
Mhm.
And they would all joke, and they said, but you don't understand, when it's at full attention, it says Little Rock, Arkansas, such and such as I can't remember the whole
Oh,
joke.
oh, I know. I heard the punchline to one that I heard was, no, it doesn't say this, but it says, welcome to Jamaica. Have a great day. when
When
fully
fully, yeah. I'm sure
embraced.
there's plenty of renditions. I bet you Mud's heard them all, huh?
Oh, there's quite a few of them.
Might have written a couple of them.
It's like, leave me alone, Six.
It's like, why would you have a fly tattooed on your dick? Well, give it a minute, it turns into an eagle.
There you go.
Okay. That sounds like a joke around the campfire in the military or something.
Yeah. Are you a veteran, Mud?
No.
Oh. I guess
Okay.
I'm the only one.
Just you.
Just me.
The only one in the crowd.
But I've known plenty.
My mom went and walked her little dog.
Yeah, did you? Yeah, you showed that.
Listen, let's see if I can put it up to the mic and you can hear it clack. Can you hear it clacking?
Yeah.
It's like a rock. And I hope it's not poisonous, because now it's all over my face. If you wish me dead, hey,
Hey,
pick a number. But yeah, it's all yellow and sandy. And I took pictures and shot it to a dude who's really a big fan of rocks and semi-precious stones, blah, 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 rocks guy. And
Yeah.
he hasn't figured out, he said he'd need to get a piece of it. So I might actually just say, yeah, come on over and take a chunk and see what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody when you showed it on social media said sulfur, but no, sulfur is angular.
Yeah, it's more
It's
crystalline usually.
crystally.
Yeah, this is sandy. And I thought, see,
Maybe that fun
that
sand.
kinetic sand that may be dried, but it's still early spring. I don't know. And like I said, it's by a swing set. I live in a condo in a city, and there's a swing set down yonder. And she was, she found it near a swing set. So that's why I'm like, maybe it's
Huh.
that kinetic sand, but I don't know what kinetic sand does.
But I don't think kinetic sand gets solid like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I don't know. Because, yeah,
It
it's like
gets
a
powdery.
rock. It's not chalk, like sidewalk
We should
chalk.
soak a piece of one in water and see what happens.
I might do that. And now I get yellow sand. It's meh. And she's like, what is it? And I said, well, I've seen where they've made like fake sand castles and they
Yeah.
look like that.
Or
But
that
why so
sand
bright
art, that
yellow?
sand painting art that you do in clear glass flower pots. Wow, I wonder what that is.
Yeah, we all like to know. Someone knows,
Uh,
but I just don't know
Somebody
yet.
out there must know, especially the one who left it there.
She just
Huh.
found it. I said, was there more? And she said, no. And I thought, well, maybe
Hold
because,
them up again, would you?
sure, absolutely. Avec plaisir. They're just, my camera's not the greatest, but it's very sandy looking.
I'll be
I don't
damned.
know. And it's really very, yeah, like sand, like compressed sand, but it's not compressed sand because it's held its form. And there's mottled brown on this side of it. I don't know if you can see the model. That's
Yeah,
brown. And then there's a
that's
little bit
how
more
weird.
brown on that side.
What a mystery.
Yeah.
well,
I'm just not so sure.
when you said your ma took her dog for a walk this morning, I wondering what she'd been feeding the poor beast.
I know. Owie.
It's rock hard and sandy. Look at it.
And it's yeller.
But on the other one end of the condo, the Hilton, someone built a Hilton.
Ooh,
And
nice.
one summer I keep hearing this big bang because right next door to our swing set is this little building. Don't know what it is. It's Hilton built this little brick building, but I'd hear these like almost like a gunshot. And I'm like, city, what are you going to do? No bullet holes. I'm good. So, and about every 2-3 weeks, you'd hear this big bang. And you're like, what the hell? Or like a transformer. You ever heard of transformer
Yeah.
blow?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, huh. And then all of a sudden, just one night, it was a summer night, you hear a bang again. It was loud, but I seen the flash out the window and I said, well, it's getting interesting. So I ran up and there's a big old fire. And I thought maybe it's just a piece of, oxidation from something that was in that building because it did go, and maybe it shot this out into our playground and it kind of got heaved and shoved around in the snow and squirrels and ravens and stuff. I'm really not too sure. I mean, no clue.
So you have a Hilton next to you, so that's where we can all stay when we come to visit you.
Yeah, and there's a Holiday Inn right next to that.
Oh, Hilton, baby.
Yeah.
They have better bathroom amenities.
Yeah.
Although I don't know about now. Did you guys get a rule passed that in hotels they have to eliminate the little miniature bottles?
Not that I've ever heard.
I haven't been to
Out
a hotel in
out
ages.
here, there was a whole big kerfluffle about it. I love those little, I take them all home with me. All the little shampoos and the body lotion, and if there's an unwrapped soap, I take that home. But dang, they were saying, well, we're gonna demand that there are dispensers. And I hate those. The dispensers that are in the shower, and you go, pump, pump, pump. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
One for shampoo, one for body washing, and one for conditioning. I hate that. Hate that. Hate it. Okay, so maybe that was just a big flap out here. One place I stayed at when I was getting my dental work done, they even gave you a toothbrush and a little comb, and it was in this basket. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all kinds of, with the shower cap, they had razor. It was really cute. It was one of those boutique places. I think it was privately owned. Boy, were they spiffy. And then at the front desk, they would give you a bag of snacks to take up to your room. Really classy, tiny little operation.
Yeah.
God, what was it called? It was over in Riverside, somewhere here in California. But yeah, can't remember the name, but I've been back more than once, and they have those fake fireplaces in the rooms where you can either have the flames as a picture, you can have it as a heater. It was just fucking delightful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like all the stuff in hotels, all the little things. We were talking, I think maybe with Grampy, I can't, maybe Mud, when you and Grampy and I were talking about motels used to have ashtrays,
Oh yeah.
that you could take home.
Shit, McDonald's used to have ashtrays.
The aluminum ones.
Oh, they had glass for a long time. Then they switched to the aluminum ones for the last, I don't know, 8-9 years before they finally did away with them altogether.
I don't remember that McDonald's had ashtrays.
Well, maybe it was.
I'll be damned. And remember when you get a free book of matches anywhere?
Oh yeah.
Any old where if you bought a pack of cigarettes, you need matches, and they just give you matches. And then, every bar, every hotel, every place, restaurant had branded matches. And boy, you guys, old people, a lot of old people have matchbook collections.
Yeah.
But not anymore. They're relics. They don't do that anymore.
Probably worth a fortune now if you had matchbooks from some of the old Vegas casinos or shit like that.
Okay, you could get free stuff big time in Las Vegas. Man, They had their names on every damn thing.
Yeah.
And people would even go home with poker chips because it had the name on them and stuff.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, ashtrays and matchbooks. Pens, they still have pens.
Yeah.
They're eliminating the little, they'd give you a pad of paper, little tablet, little tiny, with a hotel name on it. Those are fading out too. Huh. I haven't seen a Gideon Bible in a hotel room in a really long time.
It's been a while since I've been in a hotel room, but yeah, last time I was in one, they still had it.
So in the last 10 years, because man, drop of a hat, I'll go stay in a hotel. That's my favorite. I don't go on big trips or anything like that. I just stay close to home and with a range of about 400 miles.
Yeah.
I love hotels. But in the last 10 years, I have not seen a Gideon Bible in a hotel drawer in either the bedstand, or usually in the bedstand, or at the desk if there's a drawer at the desk. Gideon Bibles. Man, you guys, if you're young and haven't heard of that, there were Gideon Bibles in every hotel, motel, even the seediest places had Gideon Bibles.
Right in that drawer in the nightstand. Yep.
I've seen lots of Gideon Bibles, but I don't recall ever seeing an actual Gideon.
But you got to look for Rocky the raccoon. He knows where they are all at.
Okay.
But I have seen or heard on the internet where people will actually tuck a couple dollars or 20s or 5s in the Bible, because usually when they're at their lowest low, they'll be in a hotel and go to a Bible, and maybe that money, I don't know, helps them. I've heard little stories of where people will tuck money in the Bibles to help pay it forward to the next stranger.
Isn't that, like pay it for, isn't that sweet? Oh, damn. I never touched those things.
You never
not
know
being
who it was
religious
being.
sort. Damn,
I was worried about who's
thought-
getting spanked with it.
Oh, there's that.
Harder, Daddy.
Or worse, do it like my daddy used to. Yeah.
Oh, baby, put the fear of God into me.
Oh, I'm here to lead you into the hereafter, and you know what I'm hereafter.
Oh God, oh God, oh God. Yes, God, yes, God.
Oh, Vicente Thiessen. Oh, are you one of those things?
It's one of those things. Someone will nail it.
Drew J. Hi, Drew J. Out of Deb.
Deb, baby.
About 4 years ago. I haven't seen one in longer than that. Deb, I'm still having trouble with that thing. Deb, I'm trying to get a buy me a coffee link because that's less pathetic than join my Patreon or Cash App.
I
Uh,
tried to do a
Oh,
super chat to either Crudifuck or Grampy or Miss Parker the other day. It would not let me.
huh.
I don't know what's going on. Has anyone had trouble with their super chat before?
no,
Sometimes,
I said
sometimes,
Grampy 4.99, I think, and I didn't have any trouble.
sometimes they'll block individual streams. With the monetization or super chat, if something comes up midstream, they'll let the stream keep going, and a lot of times they'll still show the super chat thing on the bottom, but it won't
Mhm.
work. But it won't work if they demonetize you
Oh,
or
Huh.
demonetize that stream.
it was one of them because I watched, or I don't think it was Dragon. It could have been Dragnot. I watch a lot of Dragnot, a lot of the Geek Room, Grampy, Robin, of course.
Yeah.
And it was one of those, and I thought,
Huh.
and I couldn't get the super chat. It just said, it wouldn't let me do anything. And it was a live. It wasn't like I was going behind someone and, an old
Yeah.
rerun.
Huh.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, I might have got
Well,
demonetized in the middle of the middle of the stream.
probably
And then
because we were saying bad words.
Yeah.
it wasn't us. It was someone else. I was just going to dip in and make a tip. But I
Yeah.
can't remember who it was.
Yeah, out of mind, those little pocket New Testaments make really good rolling papers.
Yeah, the pages are really thin. They're those really thin Bible type pages
Yeah, the little New Testament with Psalms, the
with
pockets,
Psalms and you are going to hell.
the
Out of
pocket-sized ones.
Oh, this is going to even sound worse yet. I remember girls in high school would use the wrapper on a tampon,
Yeah.
that real thin paper Kotex, that paper. But I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've. But
Yeah,
yeah,
the
they would take that little
Tampax. Yeah.
thin paper and use that to roll the
It
joints
was
in.
very thin. Also, I went to cosmetology school and way, way, way back. And
Yeah,
I know what
perm
you're gonna
the
paper.
say.
perm
Yeah,
wrappers. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Did they work?
not real well.
Oh, I was curious because it was always a joke. I've never tried it. So.
Not real well. But uh, hey, in a pinch, better than punching holes in a Coke can. Uh, you know,
See, I've done that.
I've done
yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, out of mindset, she always used those.
High school,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was in high
because
school.
if you
All the cool kids.
if you peel them open without tearing it open,
Yeah,
it can maintain their integrity.
I could do
And
that.
yeah, and then you trim it, and
You just don't got
yeah.
no glue, but hey, it
Well,
isn't
if
like
you have
you're.
sticky saliva, if your
Yeah,
saliva is thick, if you're dehydrated, your saliva gets thick and sticky. So
yeah. Just lick them right, and they'll come together. They'll stay
and then
there.
just keep licking it.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Bump. I need a riff sound effect.
Yeah,
I
you
need
need.
a soundboard.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
yeah. Jeff. Hi, Jeff.
I gotta grab something to drink quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Say hi to
Hydrate.
Jeff. Don't you love his dog?
Oh my lord. Yes.
That dog is
Yeah.
such a big baby. And you can tell that dog just absolutely loves Mud. And you can tell Mud kind of likes that dog too.
Yeah, I would hope so. They're
Yeah,
stuck with each other for a while.
but God, he's just darling. And
Oh,
dogs are funny. Sometimes they think, if you're just sitting there talking, a lot of dogs think you're talking to them.
why not?
Why not? So that dog is just glued up to him.
The way
And he
that
was
dog looks at Mud.
oh, and the face, the ears, the laid, yeah. Oh,
And he listens, or I don't know if I think Jesse's a male. I don't know if male, female,
Yeah.
but the dog listens. He had his little paw up on Mud's lap, and he says, "No, put your foot down." And
And
dog went ahead and put the foot down. Oh my God! It's so
I know.
doggies,
I
doggies,
I
puppies,
know.
puppies,
So
puppy power.
so damn cute. God, I miss
I
having a
know.
dog. I miss having a dog so, so,
Oh,
so bad.
I had
Oh,
to excuse myself to help mom take care of her dog. She rescued one, and it's I don't know. It got cataracts in both its eyes, and she can't give it pills, so I have to give it the pills. And there's this stuff. It comes in a big, and it's like peanut butter, and you
oh,
gotta
yeah,
get it.
see,
So I
I'll
always
try
just
to
zip
fool
it
you.
up the roof of its mouth, and it gives me the little dog finger, and But yeah, I'm the one. I'm the executioner. You know that torture dude with the
Yeah,
hood
in
and
the
comes
hood.
dragging the
Yeah,
halberd axe. And,
yeah.
that's how he looks at me. But I'm
Yeah,
the one who clipped its nails. I'm the one
okay.
who gives it the bath.
I used
I'm
to
the one who vacuums its hair.
all that stuff. Yeah, those
Yeah.
were all my duties when I was raising my kids. My used to get. I've given so many dogs pills, and
Oh,
I got pretty damn. Pretty soon you just couldn't do it. You just
yep.
because you just get at the side of their mouth, hold their little jaw, and just go poke down the side of their throat, stroke
Yeah,
their
I
throat, and
slip just
talk
a
to 'em.
little. Yeah, I just hold their mouth and just tell them how good they are, and I also just because you got to cut these in half, so I go ahead and slick just a
Oh,
little bit of butter on it, and I'll even put a little bit right on their lip, so when they
so they have to.
um,
They're
so when
swallowing.
it's back in there, they're gonna lick their lips to get that butter on their lips and swallow that pill to get
Yeah,
because
yeah.
just a little tiny little bit just
I
to mess with their lips, that butter, and they're gonna lick their
Okay,
lips to
well,
swallow that lip
you're dealing with a
and
special
take that
baby.
pill.
It's your mom's baby. So, yeah,
Bam!
you do
And
that
it's
stuff, yeah.
slick as Cots.
I've
Yeah, I
even
can't
given,
stop.
I learned how to give shots, puppy shots to a litter of puppies. I did that for a
That would
couple of
scare me.
litters. Yeah, you pull their neck skin up into a V and you hit in the middle of the V with the syringe and yeah,
I've
boom,
seen
puppy
them do
shots.
that with fields.
Yeah,
Is
we
it
used to have
true?
huh?
There's something you said you worked with, as nurse doing nursey type stuff before. I'm sure you've given injections before. I thought I heard you say.
My boss taught me. I worked in dementia care for about 5 years, and then I had a nearly 20-year job still doing with
Got a
as a
stupid question for you.
doctor assistant, manager office. But yeah, I know how to give shots. She taught me how. I did not give shots to patients, but she taught me how to do them for myself.
For decades, I've always wondered because, when I get a shot, I always hold still. But for
Uh,
decades, I've always wondered how much do you got to move before you accidentally break that needle off in your arm?
oh, you'd have to kind of really crank it
Yeah,
Really? I was
quite a
because
always
bit.
curious. I was afraid if
that's
I just even
soft tissue.
twitched, I was going to lose that
Nah,
needle up in
nah,
my skin.
it'll make a little hollowed out place in your arm fat before it'd break.
Yeah,
I was
It,
always curious about that. I was just so petrified. For
nah.
decades, I've been scared that if I
Don't
moved too much,
move
I was going to
because
snap
it's
that bitch
so
right off
bad.
under my skin.
yeah, they're
Oh,
pretty bendy.
At least I actually asked. See,
mm. They
that's where
don't
my mind
bend
goes.
so much as they have great tensile strength.
Yeah,
So no, they're not gonna unless somebody puts a hand around it and goes snap. Tries to do it. Then you could probably do it. But oh, I know, isn't that gross?
Oh, what a hateful nurse. That's
Yeah.
asking for a black eye.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, Dashton has a Yorkie.
Oh, I used to have one. He was the bestest of the boys.
I had Yorkies. Those were the two litters that I gave puppy shots to. Tiny little puppies. Yeah.
Oh, they're so on board. They know English like within months. They just reminded. It's like it, within months. It's just boom. It's knows English. It knows what time it is. It's right on. But it knows It understands the assignment better than I did. Sometimes it was just a good dog.
Yeah.
Thought it was a Rottweiler. Not scared of shit, but good. Good little
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. My favorite breed of dog is a miniature dachshund.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore miniature dachshunds. They're so spooky face. Yeah,
My mom had one. Not a
I
miniature, just the regular one. It was so stupid.
oh really?
Yes. It would walk into a wall. It was, no
Oh,
offense, but this particular dog was just a regular old wiener dog, dash hound, whatever. It was so, I've never seen a dumber dog my whole entire life. Never have. Never will again, I don't suppose. The
oh,
single, hands down, dumbest dog I've ever seen. I'll
well,
shut up now.
that's pretty sad. We had two wiener dogs when my I was raising my kids. Our first one, we got it for like it was from a really high end kind of a breeder guy. I know you're not supposed to do that, but this dog was really undershot, severely undershot. Nobody wanted. He'd sold all the champion lined ones with the papers. We got this for $40 and we named him Siegfried. Siggy, the sweetest dog we ever had. Smart as a fucking whip. And yes, Siggy. And then he got hit by a car. And so we went back to the same breeder guy. He says, "Okay, I don't have any like seconds for you, but I'll sell you this puppy for $300." And we were in all grieving because the first uh, so we brought him home. Also a very wonderful, sweet little dog. He was Sigmund. So both these wiener dogs we called him Siggy. um, oh, there's my story. That's it.
That's a cute little doggy story. So
Yeah,
it's,
we pretty much always had big dogs out here. German shepherds, mastiffs, things like that. So
Yeah, I find German shepherds to be, just like their name. They're very Prussian. They're not really um, warm, fuzzy. Oh, look at those eyes, kind of dogs.
uh a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of the American German shepherds, they really overbred them bad, and for some ungodly reason, they bred that sloping ass into them for show dogs, and
Oh,
I just hate that. But there got to be an influx of German shepherds, a lot of East German ones. Lines started coming in, and that helped improve things a bit. But there were some of the older shepherds that are pretty good, the older lines, and
yeah. Yeah, well, they just don't have those faces that melt your heart. I have
nah,
never met a German Shepherd that had one of those faces that you want to go, oh, look at that face, because they're so
I
always on
have.
alert.
I
Have
have.
you?
Yeah,
I
they get the
never,
little
oh yeah,
ear thing going and they get the little eyes all just sharp and glossy
but
and they
they
get that
never
little,
lay their ears back.
they can.
yeah.
I've
They
never
can.
seen one and I
I
never want to
have.
go, oh,
I have.
really? Well,
Oh,
I've,
and
I'm
some can
lacking in
just
my,
poetry in motion when they move. They get those like the police trained dogs and you watch them and they'll just have just intent on daddy and they'll be looking at daddy and if daddy takes a step they're just right with them and when daddy stops he stops and he'll say they'll give, they do the German commands a lot and
yeah.
he'll shoot off and he'll whoop, and that dog just freeze and just
I love seeing that.
poetry in motion.
I love seeing a dog that is just so delighted to do that, to work. Um,
Yeah,
it,
that tail just a going. You're right. They're happy. That
Uh,
tail's just a going 100
well, it's
miles an
like a
hour, and they're just
herding dog.
so intent on daddy, just looking at daddy. It's just
Yeah,
beautiful.
sheep dogs, working dogs, herding dogs. They are just so eager to work, and watching a dog just with hand commands herd a flock of 100 sheep. That is the most dazzling thing to watch.
My grandpa had
It's
one of those.
silent, uh, and they just cruise around and just herd them in. I love that so much.
What are they? New England. It's the border collie. That my grandfather had a
Yeah.
border collie,
Border
and
collies.
yeah,
Yep.
and it was with the sheep. Grandpa was a farmer, my mom's dad, and someone even tried to buy it off. And back, we're talking, was that 1940s, 1930s? No,
Uh,
because mom was telling me stories, so it was after 42. But she would brag how there were several people who tried to buy it, and eventually it just come up missing. So they assumed someone stole it. This dog was also on board, and it was to do, go. He'd say away and something, and go get the
wait.
sheep, and
Uh-huh.
he
Away
just
with you. Yeah. Yeah.
no, he told him to go get the sheep and bring them back. I don't even know what he told him. Mom probably could tell you, maybe, but yeah, he would with just very little words. The dog would go get the sheep and bring them all back into the pen, or just
I
whatever
love that. And
shop
the
dogs
dogs have
do.
a great
Jump
time.
up on the dog's or jump on the sheep's back and just kind of jump back down. And
Ah, yeah, cool. Yeah.
mom's a dog person. She's always had dogs. I'm not.
Yeah.
Who am I to stop her? So,
Yeah.
but she
We
needs
always
help.
had
Tomorrow's
dogs.
her 80th. I keep saying she's 80, but tomorrow is her actual 80th birthday because I round up. I
Oh,
made her a homemade cheesecake from scratch, cherry cheesecake from scratch. That puppy took 4 bars of cream
I'll bet
cheese.
you dirtied a million dishes in the kitchen too.
Just one extra dirty dish because I used too
Really?
small of a bar because it takes too small of a bowl because it takes 4 bars of cream cheese,
Cream
four
cheese.
whole 8-ounce bars.
Shh,
I could rat through the whole recipe for you but mm, yeah, I made her one.
cherry cheesecake.
I
Well,
s-
happy birthday to your mom.
yeah, she's out there, but doing
Aw.
her Netflix thing. But yeah, she's
What
interesting.
what's her favorite Netflix stuff? I would wonder what she had in her queue. What does she like to watch?
She recommended something. She says stuff. Oh, you'll like this. Oh, like that. Do see if I have it still written down that what she recommended for me the other day. Maybe it was no. I can't even remember. Red
Huh.
something. Red skies maybe. I don't
Oh,
know. But
is that
she
an old
does the
one?
Netflix. She does TV. I don't do TV.
I
It's
don't do
you
TV. I
know
do
I
Netflix. I do Disney Channel. I do Hulu. That's it.
I do the.
Amazon.
You're gonna hate me. I do the Chinese ones where you have to read the.
The subtitles.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick up on Mandarin.
Huh.
It's not working.
Do you follow Joma
No,
Joma, New
no.
York City? He's a Jewish kid in New York who he's like this prodigy. He from a really young age he started learning Chinese. He got the scholarship to study in Beijing. He in fact he has become expert in many languages, and then he'll go to villages or parts of town where they speak, Zulu or
I think I do know who you're talking about. He's like a
Joma.
little dark-headed boy.
Yeah,
He looks like
darling.
Olive Twin.
Cute, and he just recently became a dad.
No shit.
He's married to a Chinese woman. They're just
Yeah,
darling together. Joma, XYIO.
I might very well be even subscribed to him because I've
I've
watched him and he
I've been
just goes in and
subscribed
he'll
for a
order
long time.
something and they'll kind of do him a double take because he's speaking in their, a
Yeah,
language they haven't
Korean
heard.
shop owners
Yeah,
were blown away by a white guy speaking
yeah,
fluent, and or
yeah.
manicurists are blown away that the white guy knew they
I
were
seen the one with
gossiping.
the manicure. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but that is so darling, and and there's a picture of him when his brand new baby was born, and yeah, stuff, and he's just this sweet kid, but he's a genius at learning languages. He just studies for like a couple of weeks and he's fluent. And he can go
Nice.
to either that uh, a part of town, he goes like many different cities and he'll go to the, little Ethiopia, and he's gone to Indian reservations and he learned ancient Mayan. And yeah, Joma. Maybe I'll put a link. But
I've seen his stuff.
yeah, I recommend it. It's fascinating. It's cute. It ain't gonna solve, world problems, but it's a delightful watch if you have a few minutes to watch that kid. Yeah.
I
Okay.
appreciate the difference. Oh,
Psychic dash Pisces. That's right. This is Pisces season.
yep, she
Yeah.
certainly is. It's a cherry cheesecake,
Hmm.
not a strawberry, a cherry. Because we was like, do you want strawberry or cherry or blueberry? And she's like, I want either strawberry or cherry. And I said, okay. And she made me decide between the strawberry or cherry. And I decided cherry's just got a little, sharper zing,
Yeah,
a little tartar
a
zing to
little
go with
different,
that.
a little different texture on the tooth. Yeah,
True that.
yeah, yeah.
So we
Pisces.
did a cherry cheesecake, and I cheated on the cherries. I just opened a can of that pie filling, went la 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 la. After I mean the
Yeah.
cheesecake's from scratch, but I said screw the cherry shit. I just went
Oh, what are you gonna do? Pick off the
cherries.
tree and boil them in the simple syrup? Pff, fuck that.
I didn't do all that. I just cheated on the cherries, but the whole cheesecake itself with the spring pan and all, now that's from scratch.
Oh, did you take a picture?
I did not yet.
Are
I
you
guess
going to?
I
We're gonna want to
probably
see it.
should.
You
Yeah.
better.
You never know. It's the first one I've ever made. I've always used the Jello kit, the Jello brand instant cheesecake. She says, "You
That's
ever
not
made a
bad.
cheesecake before?" And I said, "Not from scratch, just the kind it's Jello brand, and you get the
And
little
stir it like
packet of
that when
graham
you
crack, and you graham
Yeah.
cracker crust, and you stir it.
Melt some butter and make the
Yeah, and you
crust.
stir it,
And
yeah. Tap
and
tap
then
tap
you
tap.
add the milk and then you to
Stuff.
the cream cheese stuff, and
Stir
it
it. Stir it. Stir it. Stir it.
little
Stir it.
tiny pie pan. Well, this thing is well, it's got to be at least 2 pounds because there's 4
Damn.
bricks of. So I'm going to guess maybe 3 pound cake because it also takes 2/3 cup of sour cream, a cup of sugar,
God.
4 eggs,
Oh, the whole eggs.
splash of vanilla. Yeah, the 4 whole eggs, splash of vanilla, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and I don't have an 1/8 teaspoon. Mine goes down to a
A
quarter, and that's
pinch.
it.
We call it just a big pinch.
Yeah.
Yeah. You better take a picture, girly.
So I have no idea. We're going to slice it open tomorrow, and I said, well. It
I
could
think
just
you
come out.
should.
I could cut it and it could just pour out like a lava cheesecake. And I'm like, I have no idea how it's going to be in the middle. We're going
Did
to
you
find
stick
out
a
tomorrow.
toothpick in it or anything?
No, I just let her go.
Just balls out.
First one ever. We'll see how she goes. She
I
may get
think
a
that's
loser.
so
She may
cool.
get a big gooey mess for her birthday
Do you
tomorrow.
have a plan B where you can just take her out to Marie Callender's or something?
No,
No.
I'll make it because
And
she always
she'll
gets to
be
pick her own
nice.
stuff.
She'll be nice.
I was thinking about making her a giant Pop-Tart too. So I've got extra pie filling for that. And then after I couldn't find this puppy, and she was laughing her ass off because I was concerned that I actually baked this thing into the cheesecake.
That's her girl.
She's cracking up. So,
That's funny.
she'll live if it's,
If it's
something wrong.
if it's shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I would like you to get up and go down, take a camera and go down and take a picture right now.
I can't because the camera I'm on is connected to my big ass PC. I got one of these here.
Okay.
See that moose? That's my PC, my gamer PC. Rah.
You have a
But
gamer
yeah,
PC.
it's
Boy, you're
it's kind of
just aren't you hot shit? You have a gamer PC.
pimped out my ride. But no, you just
Okay.
I can't not this
Okay.
time.
I was joshing you.
But I will take pictures and slap them on my Facebook for you.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm
And
gonna have to find out if Mud, do you got a Facebook?
Yeah,
I need to find you.
it's Mud Brooker, 2 words.
Really? It's still the same thing? That's
Yeah.
sweet.
yeah,
Nice. I'm gonna have to find. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna give you a friend request. Will I get you in trouble or anything, Leba?
No,
Okay.
Well, maybe.
Ain't nobody watching me.
You never know. It's like, oh my God, it's like
Uh,
work or
oh,
something. She's smoking the pot.
Uh,
You
yeah.
know.
Okay.
I'm a laborer by trade, so we don't really mind that sort of thing.
You know.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Although most construction companies nowadays do drug tests, but there's a few that are pre-employment, but most of them are either random, which they almost never do, or after the fact. If you get hurt on the job, they'll drug test you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now that's
yeah.
where I've seen those
That's
random
that,
ones.
that's
Yeah,
right. And boy, I'm on the fence in regard to like pot use because it's not like doing meth or heroin or that. I don't.
yeah,
But it makes you kind of casual, so I can understand the accident risk and the liability.
It
But
grew on the ground. What are
yeah.
you gonna do?
The thing with pot though is you can go out and get pig drunk the night before, come to work hungover as hell. You're sober, but you're sick. You can't see straight. You're basically fucking useless. Supposedly, that's perfectly safe to work with. But if
Mhm.
you smoke a joint 3 weeks ago, you'll still test positive, and
uh,
you're unsafe to work with. You get run off on the spot or shit like that. So
yeah. Well, I'm talking about the guy that did it that morning, for breakfast and comes to work. The only risk I see is maybe not being as quick-witted or
yeah,
as reflexive. Your reflexes, those might be slowed down a little bit.
uh,
That would be my only concern. That is, if you got a guy on there that woke
yeah.
up to a breakfast joint. But so I understand,
Not that I've
there
ever
is
done anything like
liability
that.
and shit. So the testing, mm, yeah, but I don't think it's as bad. Like
No,
the random drug test for office workers or based, you're based on being hired, drug test. You have to pass it or we won't hire you. Office workers, come on.
yeah,
I did some of my finest work when I was high. I created an entire company when I was high. Uh, so, you know, and nobody lights up a joint saying, I'm going to get fucked up and get into a fight. But alcohol, how many fights have broken out and how many crimes have been committed on alcohol compared to pot?
Mm,
Hmm.
uh,
well, it's supposed to be a gateway drug.
A gateway drug. Alcohol is the gateway drug. Pot is the I'm cool, man. I
And
don't think
then,
that's a gateway drug.
because most people, on weed, they don't want to, like you said, they don't want to fight. They want to giggle and point and then get
And be
something, get a
pacifist.
pizza, you
Uh,
know. You know.
yeah. And everything you say is funny. Yeah.
Yeah, and the colors are brighter, and the food tastes a little better. Ugh,
Yeah,
oh
I've
my
eaten my
God,
entire kitchen.
the world
Yeah.
is ending. Yeah.
I know.
Uh,
Yeah.
play faster, Mary. Play faster. I don't know what to tell you.
That was a little weird.
What?
That play faster, Mary.
Oh, that's from that marijuana madness. Oh, what was it? Reefer madness.
reefer
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 madness
madness.
madness,
from the
I never,
reefer. It's a quote from the Reefer Madness movie.
ew. Oh, okay. Boy, back when that was
Smo-
made,
smoking
what,
the leaves and berries of the marijuana plant.
and the twigs and the bark and the seeds and
I don't think I've ever seen a berry on a marijuana plant.
there
No,
are none.
well, that's the
Okay.
part. That's the part you inject.
Okay, now he's just making shit up. He's
I
probably high.
know it's so cute. It's cool.
Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah, but it's really funny that th- reefer madness and stuff. The only people anybody knew who did pot back when I was growing up little were musicians. The
Pretty
only
much.
people who took methamphetamines were truck drivers,
And
long
biker
distance.
And
Cheech and
bikers.
Chong.
and military men.
Cheech and Chong did weed.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
don't know.
that was later
Well,
though.
that came after, but when Reefer Madness was, that musicians did it.
Yeah.
The Beat Generation did it. Um,
Lines of Coke.
it was no big deal. Oh well, lines of coke. That was a
Yeah.
whole other thing.
Musicians. Musicians seem to do a lot of cocaine.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and pills. My sister used to hang out with country western musicians. She was a groupie. She was, I mean, a groupie. Yeah. We had jam sessions in my mother's living room, and uh, I went out with her a couple of times when I got old enough, and we were going to a bar where her friends and a band were playing, and we were on our way there with a couple of members of the band, and they were passing around pills. Everybody in the back seat, everybody in the front, and they handed me one, and I said, "What's this?" And my sister said, "You don't have to take it." So I didn't, but from what I understand, it was a red,
Oh,
a red, but yeah. So
probably a little
musicians did
speed, maybe.
I don't know.
Reds are usually barbiturates.
Oh, that's not speed.
No,
Well, they were passing them around, and then in the ladies' room, there were ladies passing around those little teeny little bottles with the screw lids with a little chain and a spoon attached to it, doing
Yeah.
cocaine, and they're
Yeah.
passing around to just complete strangers. Here, it was like this big party. Everyone united in, and had just turned 21. I said, so I took one of the things into the stall, and I was scared. I didn't know what the fuck this was. So I didn't so I went and but I didn't put any of that stuff in my nose. And I came back out and handed it back to my sister, who handed it to her friend, and there were other ladies doing it, and so that was my introduction to, hanging out with musicians, and they're girls. I guess it's like sort of like biker girls, the ladies who hang out with musicians. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. God, that was way back. I was 21. I was 21. I'm 75 now.
Well,
So I just and that
54 years ago.
yeah, that was the first time I tried pot too. My sister handed me a joint, and I did it, and I turned to her and I said, "I think I need a cuspidor." And she says, "You can't spit." I said, "No, I have to puke."
Ooh.
So yeah, and then I didn't touch it after that for 10 years. Yeah, but God, that was a long seems like yesterday, y'all. Huh.
Yeah, time flies, don't it?
Yeah, when you're having a fun. Boy, I
Okay,
just
quiet.
took over this whole
It's your show. You should.
it's
It's
my
interesting
show.
hearing your little stories of days of yore. Learn a little
Days of
this.
yore.
Days of
Oh,
yore.
thanks. Thanks. You know where that was the most fun was over on Jiggy's show.
Yeah.
Everybody told stories and stuff over there. I every once in a while I remember that he's gone. And I go, jeez. And it really, I get such a pang of grief. Uh, do you know
Yeah.
we lost our friend Mud?
yeah, I'd heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jiggy. Yeah, of Paranormal Hood Jiggy.
I figure you guys might think I'm a little flaky, but I always try to keep in mind that everyone gets to die one time, one day. We all get to no one gets out alive.
Yeah.
And the way I see it is, one of those scientists said that energy you can't really destroy energy, it just transfers. So I kind of like to think that he's never really gone. He's just different, so to speak.
Oh, well, and I think
He's
just there's
still around.
a
He's
sort
just
of an energy is
yeah.
maintained just by us talking about him and thinking about him and missing him and stuff. And I'm so glad that his shows, I hope his shows, his streams stay up forever. I started watching them after he died and just to, but you know what? Now I can't bear to go back again and
You
watch any of
will.
it. Oh, I
You,
will.
I
I
think you
know.
will. I get it because yeah. You've probably you're old enough to lose plenty of people.
Plenty.
Yeah, you'll know when the
Le-
time is right.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, but it's just the cycle of grief and the stages,
Yeah,
and the stages don't come in order. Uh,
no.
and you'll revisit a stage many times, perhaps, before you move on to another one, or go back one, or yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's still people out of the blue for no reason. Still kind of mourn and say, "Oh, I wish they were here for this," or "Oh, they would have really enjoyed that," or ain't
Well,
that
it's
some
like in
shit?
your real life, you go, man, if they were here now, I would want to tell them this, or if they were here now, boy, I would like to ask them this. Um, yeah, you do all those things. Uh, yeah. Um, okay. Really quickly, I just want to, and six drops. I said, I wasn't going to, you know, respond to stuff that has been going on, but I do want to say that one of my last streams, I can't remember which one. Maybe the last stream. I got a complaint that it was sexually explicit. So YouTube took it out. Yeah,
Well, I'll take care of this right now. We'll just zip this coat right up. Yeah,
I know.
there you
See,
go. We'll make it rated G. There you go,
completely
Robin.
safe for those under 18 years old. Yeah, but you
Do
know,
I
af-
need do I
huh?
need to whip my cock out again?
You need to put a shirt and tie on your cock and a little
Oh, that'd be
fedora.
so cute. Little tie on.
Wouldn't that be cute? And a little
Yeah,
little shirt,
yeah,
little.
go to the pet store. A little bow tie for the little chihuahuas. Just cinch it up a
Uh,
little. Little bow tie, maybe.
Okay, work on that, Mud.
I'll get on it.
Yeah,
Next time I get to town, I'll look around and see what I can find.
Oh, don't bother, buddy.
yeah, bother. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, because after the show, I sort of okay. I do the little circle thing. Okay, rewind. Yeah, and it said suddenly it was deleted. But then, like almost less than an hour later, it was suddenly restored. So there's a crank out there that tried to flag me for anything sexual content. Just so, you know, it comes with the YouTube territory. There are creepers and weirdos, and, but yeah, just wanted to share that with you that one of my last streams was, but YouTube didn't even ask me to say, hey, you've got an appeal. They just restored it because
Hmm.
it was just me and, talking to somebody, granny talk. Yeah, so,
Well, you're getting famous. You're gonna have to put up with that. You gotta. It's just
oh,
like
I
a little
know
TMZ of YouTube.
my 10 minutes of fame and
Yeah,
attention and
yeah. They're trying to pull you down.
or boost me up
I don't know.
or something.
You've caught somebody's eye. Maybe you've got a cute little admirer, and the only way, when the little you was like in elementary school, and the little boy liked you, so he'd like pull your hair or throw a rock at you or
but then
you
slip
know.
a note into your Valentine's box that professed his love.
Yeah, you're kind of cute. Please die. You know, and they
Uh,
just haven't figured
Yeah,
out.
you're nice, but you have a big nose.
I don't know. There's a fine line between love and hate.
I like you, but you got cooties.
Yeah, there you go. Who
Because
knows?
everybody knows girls got cooties.
Yeah, lots of them. We have to go to
Boys,
secret meetings just to get a new supply of our cooties.
I
We
know
all come up in
they're
these
issued.
dark shrouds, with the hoods,
Uh,
dark, and we say somber, and we're holy, and we say our little chants, and
Chants like they're sort of like Gregorian chants, only girl
yeah,
style.
yeah,
uh,
and they put out this big brass like chalice, and it's
You,
velvet lined, and there's all these neat
you all
candles, and
bleed into it or
here's some
something.
uh,
cooties for you to distribute.
uh,
Distribute wisely, my sister.
Yeah,
If you don't get
yeah,
none,
and don't
Karen, you really
remember your
messed up.
upline. Is
You-
this a marketing scheme, multi-level marketing
It's
scheme
that secret meeting. Now, I know I'm going to have to pay extra dibs or
with an
extra dues
MLM?
because I,
Mm.
I mentioned the secret woman's meeting.
uh,
It's that,
The
and
first
then
rule of the
they
woman's
fear,
meeting.
yeah,
It,
because
yeah,
that is exactly, we do have those and they do fear it. And it is
uh,
true, gentlemen. We do have those meetings and we decide who gets laid and who doesn't.
uh,
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah, we do. Shh, yes, we do, Robin.
Hmm.
You're in a different meeting, obviously, because in our chapter, we get
Obviously, we're
around
doing
and,
macrame over there. For fuck's sake.
oh,
Jesus.
our end, we just spreading hot tea and we get together and decide who gets laid and who don't. And you
Um,
don't mess
well,
up. That's just like a woman's code. And it's like, no, he messed up. He forgot my birthday, which I forgave. Then he forgot Valentine's Day, and then you know what he got from Christmas? He went to the damn bubblegum machine, put in a quarter. What are you wishing for, baby? Oh, look, it's a Matchbox card. That's what I got for Christmas. And we're like, yep, with the gavel. No, no booty for that one. Next, and then the next girl pleads her case, and it's like, girl, you're tripping. He's a sweetheart. You got to give him the booty. If you don't, Mary Jo over here, she's really got she likes him. She's gonna give it to him. If you don't, girl, and that's sort of like, but we're all instead of pink hoodies, it's the dark.
black.
Yeah,
Uh,
but yeah,
uh,
that's what our meetings are like. Yours are different
you just had this whole story. Six
because
drops.
it happens.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
She took notes.
It's yeah, well, yeah, I'm just I'm just a little I take notes in my chapter. I'm no biggie. I'm just a little
Yeah.
peon.
Yeah, she's the stenographer. You got to take.
Yeah, that thing. What Mud said. Yeah,
Yeah, that guy.
that guy, that girl.
That guy.
We don't have guys in there. These are secret women's meetings. It's
Well, okay, so maybe that's why I was excluded or ignored, overlooked, and neglected because I'm not dealing with a man in my life. You're not either. Are you a mole?
who, me?
Yeah, in
No,
that
no, no.
ladies meetings. And you're advising
Oh,
ladies what to do,
oh,
and you don't put it into practice your own self.
me
Hmm.
or Mud?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, it's yeah. No, I'm no mole yet. That cost extra.
Ah,
What? Oh,
Yet
oh,
yeah,
that cost extra.
wait. Okay,
moles and happy endings. They both cost extra.
okay. This guy, I'm gonna block you. You're being mean to Dashton. You
Oh, don't
fuckhead.
be mean to Dashton.
It's the second time Flat Earth video gamer
I mean,
said that.
Dashton is rare. Dashton is a freaking vampire. Do you know how rare real vampires are?
And especially ones named Dashton.
Got to keep them out of the light. I mean, they get all upset when they see mirrors because they don't
They're
know if
high
their hair is
maintenance,
parted straight. It's
and
it's
he's Dashton's our baby.
they're like orchids. You got to just to get them to mature perfectly. to mature beautifully, to mature into the most vampirist vampire they can be. And yeah, you gotta treat them proper.
Yeah, Dash, thanks for calling us a clean channel.
Yeah, we'll pay you later, buddy.
Yeah.
No, we won't. You know,
Oh, all
people are
right.
clamoring to be our simps.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
You got a couple extras I could borrow?
Sure, sure. Do you want a 6-pack? There's a discount.
Well, who knew? That's my magic number and everything. 6, yeah. Yeah.
So, oh, I didn't mean that to be a play on words.
Is it? Hey, it's a happy little accident, just like Bob Ross
Uh,
was making.
there are
Was
no mistakes. There's only happy little accidents.
Yeah,
only
exactly.
happy little accidents. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm gonna see who shows up. I put a link in the chat.
Ooh, groovy. The
Let's,
surprise guest star.
yeah,
Who's going
we're
to be the
being okay, you guys. There are 9 people watching, but only a few commenting. So anybody who would like to come on and share a delightful story, sing a little song, do a little dance.
Tell us
Here's-
what's on your mind.
Tell us what's on your mind. We're here for you. This is the grand circle of the granny mud brooking 6-droppers.
Yeah, plead your case. I can bring it to the woman's meeting. If you're a chick, you can plead your case. I can bring it to the woman's meeting. Make sure that bastard doesn't get laid for months.
But be fair
Blue
to
balls to
the
the wall.
be fair to the pronoun people.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, well,
They got their own
I thought-
meetings.
yeah. I suppose they do. You know, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, there are
couple-
I did see quite a few of them at the last patriarchy get together. So
Yeah.
an offshoot of the oligarchy. Yes.
oh yeah.
I mean, we're not so discriminatory. You know, if I don't want to
Yes.
be hurt people's feelings, but I guess we are. All right.
I know. Boy, we've got a lot of shushes.
We've got to be elite. We got to be elitists over here. I mean,
Elitists over
Mud
here.
just
Oh,
now
yeah.
found out about it, so we got to keep it down low still.
Keep
So,
the riffraff out.
Yeah.
Yeah. The riff and the raff. Somebody had said the other day that Jason of Shannon and Rev fame looks like Riff Raff
Yeah.
Yeah.
because of
Yeah.
his the thing.
He's getting,
You know,
yeah.
Say hello,
I-
Ref.
I wish he would just get the hell out of there.
he
I
can't.
really wish he
he
would cut
can't.
his losses.
He won't. And because I'm sorry for this background noise. I'm crunching a bag that my
Nah.
corn nuts are in. But his uncle Thomas has I don't know if it was you who told me this 6 drops, but his uncle Thomas says you can have a place to live. You're my sister's boy, but there can't be a shanty.
That was not me who told you that. But I
Okay.
remember you telling me that though. Quite a
Was it me
well.
or
Someone told us that. Wouldn't say it's
somebody
you
told
that
us that?
told me
Well,
that.
the first time, when Rev showed up with Shanny back in Scranton, Rev did not tell Uncle Thomas he was coming. When they got evicted
I
from the
heard that
condo in
as well.
Colorado. Yeah.
Mm.
So they just showed up. He did not eat. So they were a surprise for Uncle Thomas. So Uncle Thomas let him live there in the house for 3 months? Maybe longer.
I thought they were still there in Uncle Thomas's place. I didn't.
No.
Yeah, I pieced
No,
out and
they're
missed that part.
they're now living in the house, the condemned house that they sold to G-Man for $1.
Oh, they did. I
And so
kept
they're
hearing rumors, but
they're living in they have no gas. They have no hot water. They do have electricity.
well, good.
But and they sleep on a futon on the floor. They broadcast, they're doing these 24-hour streams. and asking for money so they can buy Delta 8 cartridges. But they sleep and live and broadcast from a futon on the floor.
Painful.
Yeah,
That's
well,
just not
yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
and
I was, on the geek room last night, and you notice that, Shani is sitting on the mattress, and Rev is kind of up against the wall.
yeah,
Yeah.
in the corner.
He is sitting directly on the floor because the
Jeez.
wall outlet is like chest high on him
Just
when he's
high, yeah, that's
sitting
right.
next to it. His ass is right on the floor, and
Well,
she's sitting on the mattress.
And
at least he's trying to be a proper little gentleman. What's he supposed to do? Push her flat, her ass on the ground and him take the
oh, he
mattress?
doesn't dare.
You
But he,
know.
he's not looking well. He's looking sick. He's and he's rocking and twitching more because he has this spastic thing he does with his neck. And
Robin Rogue wants in.
I don't
Oh,
care.
there he is.
Let him
Okay.
stay back there. I don't give a shit. Hi,
Hi,
Rogue.
sweet Rogue.
Hello. How we doing? I
Oops.
thought I'd come crash your party for a couple minutes.
Okay.
I'm glad you did because we were talking about stupid stuff. You're looking
Yeah,
good,
how
sweetheart. Are you
emaciated
well?
Rev is.
Wait, you're talking about stupid stuff and that reminded you of me. That's what you're saying?
No, you're getting us off the subject.
Oh, well,
Which is always a good thing because we were just talking about how
hello. It's good to see you.
certain
Mwah.
ones have
Good to see you
fallen.
both.
You're looking
Hi,
good,
Six.
Rogue.
Hello,
Goodness
Mr.
sake.
Mud Brooker, whoever you may be. Nice to meet you. From Rogue.
Mudbrooker,
Howdy.
he's
The
another
king of
big
iron.
guy. Yeah, have you met Mudbrooker before?
I have not. This is my first time making
Oh,
gentleman's
oh,
acquaintance.
oh, Rogue. Mudbrooker is a cast iron specialist guy. He knows everything about cast iron. He's got this most glorious beard. He has this big giant dog named Jesse that we're in love with. And and he cooks and all that shit. And I think he probably can lift an engine block with his bare hands right out of the compartment and carry it across the yard.
All right.
Yeah.
It sounds like my
Yeah.
kind of guy.
Yeah,
See, yeah,
and
this
don't forget my magnificent cock.
and his
Definitely my kind of guy.
oh, Rogue, you had to be there. We've been talking about Mudbrooker's magnificent cock for a couple of days now, and he even talked
Wow.
about it for
That's
a few
impressive.
days.
I've never had anybody talk about my cock for days. That's good work, man.
It's a pussy
No,
magnet.
no kidding. And
Yeah, you can do the archives and find out for yourself. No lie, there's up against the window.
pussy trying to get in.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Intimidated right here. Intimidated.
he did this big lead up on social media about talking about his magnificent cock. And when it's a plaster ceramic or cement concrete chicken, a rooster
I see.
that he had
I
out in the
see.
garden. And yeah,
Is it
and
only concrete? I thought it was wrought iron too, or cast iron too.
No, it's concrete.
is
Oh.
it concrete? Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Oh.
it's this big garden chicken.
So there
and
was no magnets involved.
No,
yeah, no. So anyway, that was the big joke. It was his magnificent big cock, and the pussy coming through a window is it a decal, Mudbrooker, of this
no,
cat?
no, they're feral cats I got outside.
So they're feral cats at your window.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's the big thing. So there's Mudbrooker.
I understand. I understand the feeling.
Rogue.
All right.
Yeah, and Rogue is our good friend, Mud. Yeah, he's really cool and he's really hot looking, and yeah, sometimes he'll wear a wife beater and make all the ladies' hearts go pity pat and shit. Yeah, oh, Rogue, and he's easily embarrassed. If you really try, you can make him blush.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Robin. That was quite the introduction. Appreciate it.
Well, I tried to be like sort of lukewarm and
Yeah.
sovereign.
She's spreading the love. It's good to
Yeah.
spread love and positivity instead of all
Spreading
this.
the love. Oh,
You're
what are you
worse than
doing?
me.
Looking
You're worse than me. You're worse. It's
looking
nice to take a
serious
look
into
at
the
that.
camera.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Love and positivity.
Rogue has a
Sorry.
little boy. Huh.
That I do. Love of my life. I love that little thing.
How's he
The little
doing?
bastard.
The little bastard.
I love him.
Is he in school yet, or he do?
He's in his last year of like daycare pre-K stuff. He's starting kindergarten next year. So yeah.
So he's little.
Oh, everything is so magic when they're that small. Have you taken him anywhere like a Disney? Is that too personal? Taking him to Disney
We went
World?
to. He was. Disney World's pretty far away, but we did Sesame Place, which is near me, and he was still young enough. He dug it. It was awesome.
Oh,
Because that
magical.
stuff is so real. Yes, it's great.
And
They
all the
think that
rides
is
they have
real.
are made for little guys, so he can go on all of them. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So yeah, it was good. It was a good time. It was a good time.
Those puppets are real to him. It's just magic to him. It's so cool.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Well, hey, Pragmatic is over in there.
Brag.
Hey, Keats.
Mr. Keats.
And Drew J. Did I miss anybody over there?
I'm sure we did.
Probably. I
We
miss
get-
a lot.
Yeah, I do too. Lot
So
goes over my
Robin and Six Drops, my fair ladies, how's everybody holding up? Everybody good? Everybody okay?
Happy and scrappy as usual, boss.
That's good.
Yeah, we're all just kind of getting along here. You know, we're still talking about losing Jiggy.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was asking.
Yeah. Well, I'm not happy about that, but
Yeah, and his sister Terry, his sister, just we're all just grieving along with everybody else. There's a whole bunch of us that feel the acute loss of Jiggy.
Yeah.
And it is acute because he was only 51 years old, and he was doing his laundry, and after 2 years of being in ill health, he just had a heart attack.
He let go.
When he was, yeah. And so,
when you had enough, you had enough. You know what I mean?
Oh, baby. Yeah. I don't blame him one bit if he could control it. I don't blame him for piecing out if he could control it. I mean, look at what we're in. He did. He's not wrong, but if he didn't control it, you get what you get.
yeah, I think he was just okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew J had sent me a song earlier about and thank you, Drew J. That was very thoughtful. And yes, the song did make me tear up. There's another one. Okay. There's another one. It's by Amy Grant. It's from way back. It's called I Will Remember You. Okay, Amy Grant, her original recording of I Will Remember You. I revisited that because I played it when my very first friend died of AIDS way back in the 80s. In a hospice in Los Angeles. And and that's when I first found that this song after he died by Amy Grant is called I Will Remember You. And I revisited that recently, and Lordy, it made me think of Jiggy too. Yeah. So, boy, we should have Julie here so she could Google "I Will Remember You" by Amy Grant, and I would play it. That song makes me tear up too.
I don't want to cry.
Yeah,
I don't want to cry.
I don't want to cry, man. Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I'll listen to it later.
Yeah,
I think Rogue don't want to cry either.
no pressure.
Yeah.
I know, Drew J. Music. You know what? And everybody can say this. There is music that you can hear that can take you back instantly.
Yep.
to
sure.
when it was important to you.
All good music moves you somehow, but the nostalgic stuff, yeah, that's
Yeah.
good stuff.
Can move you
Everyone's
right back, and
That's
you
good
can
stuff.
remember the feelings. Christ, you can almost smell the smells of the time, where you went to eat, where, the hot dog stand, shit. Yeah, I can listen to the Beach Boys, and
Oh,
remember.
Robin, you can listen to people banging rocks together.
Oh, fuck you.
We did
You
earlier.
little. Oh, I know. Oh, look who's here. Oh, Lordy.
Hoorah.
What is coming on the
Hoorah.
stream, you guys? Okay, there's somebody backstage. Shit. All right, there.
Keats.
What's
Oh, how cool is that? Daft Punk is playing
Yo,
in my house. My
You come in
house.
peace, right, bro? I hope so.
what is that?
Harder, stronger, faster, smarter. It's a
Oh,
dehydrated
Lordy.
alien. Jelly
And,
Where's
he-
Billy?
alcohol helmet.
and here's the Googler.
Yes, but unfortunately, Paranormal Hood's live, so I'm only going to hang out for a minute.
Oh,
Wait, what? Paranormal Hood is live now?
Yeah, Smoking just went live. I just got the notification.
I'll be darned.
But this is Saturday.
Keats is going to drown.
He
Yeah.
didn't tell me.
And
Okay, well, huh?
Mwah. I'm just glad I got to talk to you guys. You know where I'm headed. I'll talk to you later, all right?
Yeah, me too.
See you
I'm
there.
gonna end this. I don't want to miss anything from
And
Smoke.
Mr. Mudbrooker, it's a pleasure making your acquaintance, sir.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I don't know if I can do that or not.
Okay, honey. Okay,
None
so what, Jill? So Jilly, he didn't tell me. I didn't get
well,
that.
he told me
Well, because you're the
he's
favorite.
covering David Wilcox. Just so you know, he's covering David Wilcox. Just so you know.
David Wilcox. That's interesting because he's also been under attack by other forces.
Yeah, I know. I can't even talk about that. So
I'm not ever going to
Anywho.
talk about it.
Looks like a good way to
But-
get a beer down the neck.
It's a good what?
so
Mud?
I'm going to go see.
Trying to drink beer
I'm
by
going to go over to Paranormal
Pfizer.
Hood. Good to see you, Keats. Always good to see you. 1 second. What are we doing? Charades. First word.
Keats needs a straw. I'm going to mail it. If I knew his address, I'd mail him a pack
A
of them.
really long straw, or maybe an IV,
Yeah, you got any aquarium tubing?
a Foley catheter.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
He's doing
A
the
new one.
robot. He's doing
He's
the
doing the
robot.
robot.
Drinking.
Just rinse it out good.
Oh, I think we're playing. I didn't know. I think we're playing charades.
playing
It's
charades.
robot, visor, robo-visor,
Was it talking? I saw its
supervisor,
lips moving. Okay, its lips are moving again.
squeaky sex noises in the backseat,
Or the guy upstairs.
running.
Oh, he's
Oh
getting
no,
jiggy with it. You getting jiggy
get
with it?
jiggy with it. No, he's
No,
maracas.
no, 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 no.
Oh,
No, it's
da-
nanu
na- na- na-
nanu.
na-
That's what I
na-
just said.
na- 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 na-
We're
na-
getting
yeah,
jiggy with
Jiggy
it.
got it.
No, no,
Jiggy
no,
gets.
no, no, no.
Okay,
jiggy
Jonicide's
with it.
over there. Jonicide just reminded us that Smoke is live. Okay, we're gonna end this, you guys.
Yep. Till next time. We'll see
Thank
you
you
again.
guys. I love every fucking one of you. Okay, so I'm ending it. Okay, bye. See you guys
Yeah,
over
get
there.
rid of me that easy.
Oh, yeah, watch me.